The average list price has gone up $2 million in those 3 coastal cities that we track: Corona del Mar, Newport Beach, and Newport Coast. So why is that? Well, here's the takeaway. Those big homes have come to the market, 30 million plus, 20 million plus even, and they have raised that average in those coastal cities big time. Now, are they selling? Well, not quickly, that's for sure, and that's what's keeping that average list price high.
I'm Kiwi of the coast, the agent with the most.
So let's continue looking at the data. Now, new listings, we know that's the lifeblood of any marketplace. And what has it done? Well, it's jumped up from 78 last month to 91. Now, why is that? Well, it's the season. People have been nervous. They've been piling those listings on after dragging their feet. We've suddenly seen an increase for the month. Now, we're talking about June. This is happening in June, and we're now into July. So that's good news. Buyers out there got a little bit more choice, but a lot of those listings are in the higher price range, and I'm talking 30 million plus. Pretty tough to afford. So what about what's transacting? It's always good to look at that before you see what's actually closing. And I'm talking about homes that are under contract and pending. Now, last month, May, 46, it has dropped to 31. I took a little peek there, 31. So that's gone down, slowing down in the marketplace. Now, why is that? Well, the affordability remains an issue. And of course, there's a lot of nervousness with everything else going on in the world, all the chat on the economics and so on. So that's also backing off people's enthusiasm somewhat to be under contract. Now, when we actually look at the number of sales, they jumped up a little bit, going from 57 the month before, jumping up to 60. That doesn't really, light any fires there. That's pretty good number of closings. Remember, we're talking about 3 cities, 60 single-family homes actually closing. So we've gone from 49 3 months ago, if you look at the data, 50, then 57, climbing to 60. So encouraging, but not that mind-blowing. Days on market holding pretty steady. Last month 58, if you look, 57 for the month of June. Now, it was down at 35. That's kind of an anomaly. That was 2 months ago. So why the ups and downs? Well, it's a smaller portion of homes that we're talking about in terms of days on market. And we're talking about days on market from when a home goes on the market to when it's under contract. So if you've got less homes going under contract, then the numbers can change more radically. And I think we're seeing this in this data. Active listings, well, they've been slowly climbing a little bit. 319 2 months ago, 325 the prior month, and now we're at 334. So inventory climbing a little bit there. That's the total inventory of single family that someone can go out and look and purchase. No great news there. We need it to be higher. It needs to be upwards of 600, really. We're still at pre-pandemic lows, to be honest with you. Let's look at average sales price, right? Numbers, we're at 5.9 million was the average sales price in the prior month. Now it jumped big time to 7.4. Now wait a minute, talked about listings being up, average list price. We're also seeing the average sales price jump up as well. So a little bit more appetite for those buyers out there jumping into those bigger homes. It's bounced around from 7 about 4 months ago, dropped to about 6.5, 5.9 for the prior month. So, it's up and down. It's a crazy market. Remember, there's a smaller pool of homes that this data is pulled from. That real estate market, it is constantly changing. So click on the video that's on your screen right now so I can keep you up to date with the trends, the mortgage rates, all those factors affecting you and the real estate market. And we'll see you on the next one. Varoom.